How bad is this for Boris?
I think it's pretty bad, but the worst thing that really happened to him, of course, was a couple of weeks ago when he lost the confidence of 148 of his own MPs. I was talking to Conservative MPs last night at about 10 o'clock, and some of them, the Wakefield by-election was written off a long time ago, but some of them at 10 o'clock last night, based on intelligence from Tory HQ, still thought there was a hope that the Conservatives could hold on to that seat. And in reality, it was lost very badly by the Conservatives. And I think that has worried a few Conservative MPs as well, because they're worried about how good the Conservative ground operation is now in terms of basic competence about understanding what's going on with voters.
Obviously, there are these arguments, aren't there, that at this particular point in a sitting government's tenure, you get a bit of a kicking at local elections. But it wasn't great, was it? Let's be honest with you. It wasn't great. Boris clearly is not going anywhere. Can I just say, he went to Kiev when he could have gone to the north last week, OK? He could have done. And I'm just wondering, he's the Prime Minister of this country. He's not in charge of Ukraine. Should he focus more on these red walls? I'm from the north, right? So, it doesn't look to me like... I'm not bashing Boris here.
You always seem to end up down south. I've noticed that.
Yeah, the money's bad.
Very proud of the north,
but no, seriously,
you're incredibly welcome.
Seriously, it doesn't look to me like Boris Johnson is doing too much to keep the north.
No. Well, what is he doing, Patrick? Generally, he won the majority in 2019. He won it. That was a massive achievement by him, and we should never forget that he was the one, therefore, that got Brexit over the line, that stopped Jeremy Corbyn becoming Prime Minister. But then he kind of seemed to put his feet up. Then, Mrs. Thatcher would have seen that as the beginning of her purpose in politics. She would have been there thinking, can I solve the housing crisis? Can I simplify the tax system? She would have wanted to change Britain for the good. Not everyone would have, of course, agreed with what she did. But winning power wasn't her objective. Using power was her objective. I think what this government has done for the people of Ukraine makes me proud. But there's very little else that makes me proud about this Conservative government. Taxes are going up. Regulation is going up. We're not controlling our borders. We have climate policy.
Well, that is an issue.